Hello and welcome to Game 8. Today we got a folklore that is a great healer and can fit in almost any party. And that folklore is none other than Himiko, the Queen of Akoku, or better known as Ancient Japan. She is a great healer to have as she can heal the party and at the same time also decrease the enemy's incoming healing. It's also worth noting that unlike other folklore, Himiko can only be obtained by buying her with real money from the in-game store. So in this video, we will showcase her skills and see if she is really worth the cash. Himiko's skills are all related to healing up herself and the rest of the party. Her first skill, Authority of the Golden Seal, heals the rest of the party excluding Himiko herself for a set amount of time depending on Himiko's skill level. This is great as it covers almost the entire party and really helps when 2 or more of your folklore are damaged. As for healing yourself, this is where her second skill comes into play. The skill Bone Burning Shamanism decreases the HP recovery of enemies by 50%, and also heals herself and another ally with low HP by a certain amount. This is definitely useful when going up against enemies that can also heal each other. She is also better when she is put in a party with no other healer other than herself, as her grade 5 skill, Priestess of the Sun, increases both her physical defense and her special defense. Aside from being just a healer, she is also able to do some damage with her crash skill, Divine Light Imbued Royalty, which targets one enemy and does big damage to them. Himiko is a fire-type folklore. As such, she is weak against water-type enemies. It is best to use her against wood-type enemies as she has an advantage over these types of enemies. Her skills also have a cooldown of 3 turns, so knowing when to use her healing is important as you don't want to be left with no way to be able to heal her allies due to her skills being on cooldown. And lastly, one of the big drawbacks of getting her is that she is a paid character. You will only be able to obtain her by buying her in the in-game store with real money. This may be a huge turnoff for players who don't really want to spend as much money in the game. Since Himiko's main role is a healer, she can fit in almost any party, although there are some characters that benefit more from Himiko's presence. Surtur is a good character to pair up with Himiko. Surtur's second skill boosts her physical attack when there are more fire-type allies with her, and since Himiko is also a fire-type, this activates Surtur's skill which allows her to do more damage to enemies. Another character that's good to pair up with her is Antoinette, as her skills really work well when there is another fire type in the same party. Antoinette's second skill boosts up the attack and the defense of all fire types in the party, while her passive also increases the defense of all fire types when there are 2 or more of them in the party. For world memories, the best ones to equip Himiko with are the ones that boost her healing capabilities, like the world memory Remember to Rest, which boosts special attack by a certain amount, and when a recovery type equips this will boost special attack even more. Also, when the one equipping this world memory's HP is above 50%, it boosts the HP recovery rate by a certain amount depending on the level of the card. There's also Treasure in the Trash, which does the same as Remember to Rest, but instead of increasing the HP recovery rate, it instead reduces the amount of damage the equipping character takes. On the lower rarity end, the world memory Photo to Remember also works well with Himiko, since it also boosts the folklore's HP recovery rate while also enhancing the physical defense buff she gives to herself by a certain amount. Overall, Himiko is a great healer if you're willing to shell out some money to buy her from the shop. Although there are other healers that you can get from the normal gachas, Himiko is still a great folklore to have as she can fit in almost any party as the main healer. And that's all we have for today's folklore. If you crave more info on Alice Fiction, its characters, and its gameplay elements, check out our other videos in the game. For more in-depth information, feel free to check out the Game 8 website linked below. Good luck and we'll see you next time.